Crystal, please come forward to share your message with your classmates and fellow graduates of 2018.
Parents, honorable teachers, administration and staff, distinguished guests, welcome to today's celebration of Windermere Secondary's esteemed graduates of 2018. Grads, can you believe that we're here? We are done. After an arduous 12-year journey, wrought with uphills, downhills, and colorful scenery all the way through, we are here at the final destination of our high school careers. 4 years, 9 months, and 15 days ago, each one of us began embarking on our journeys at Windermere. As small fish in a big pond, many of us felt overwhelmed and nervous. We did the impossible. We got lost in a donut-shaped building, and we juggled all 8 courses at once. Yet sometime between September 3rd, 2013, and today, we burst out from these shells of fear and rose to become the most successful graduating class in Windermere history. We may not recall each and every moment here, or every day here, but we will remember the moments. We remember the most intense rounds of tug-of-war at sports day. We remember resting our heads on our friends' shoulders on the yellow school bus. We remember the streets of historical Fort Langley being infested with their laughs, and we also remember walking single file down the Fantine Alley in Victoria. Throughout the years, we've noticed that it was all the little moments that mattered the most. Sitting at our lockers during lunch hour, scrambling to line up on the cafeteria for Chicken Thursdays, sprinting down the hallways to get our fruits, and taking photos with each other, and even more importantly, with Grant Gustin from The Flash. These were the moments that we shared together, through the proverbial thick and thin. Our friends in book club have become the literary scholars of our generation. Tomorrow's innovators in Tense Tech have expanded their program into Thunderbird Community Center. Windermere Band serenaded their way to being featured in the Victoria newspaper, and Student Council has organized memorable theme days and events for everyone. Our leadership class planned Earth Day, Car Free Day, among many other occasions, and redefined what's possible by spotting spirit bears along the way. Now, our senior choir also sang their way to gold at Worcester Combrio, while the main event won first place in the Footloose dance competition, among many others. The yearbook team created stunning yearbooks for us each year, and the Windermere Marketing Group has brought the best in professional development to everyone. But our accomplishments don't end there. Alongside Constable Jalababa, students crossed the finish line at the BMO Half Marathon and participated in the BPD Student Challenge. In athletics, we built incredible bonds with our teammates in badminton, volleyball, soccer, ping pong, and more, not knowing that these friendships would become friendships of a lifetime. Our Bantam girls volleyball team smashed their way to first place. Those on the senior boys soccer team scored the Tier 2 championships. And Windermere's passion for ultimate frisbee has been on the rise, as we all know. And it's no wonder why they won Spirit Awards for 2 consecutive years. And it was through these hard times that we've learned that there are 2 possibilities in every battle, either to win or to learn. And as a community school, volunteering has been a primary focus for many of us. Windermere's We Club has supported education in Ethiopia. Hand in Hand has poured hours of their weekend into volunteering in Chinatown. Youth in Action has fundraised for the Strathcona community, and Rajnak has contributed to saving lives in Southeast Asia. Altogether, they have fundraised a grand total of nearly $5,000 in this year alone. And of course, none of this would have been possible without bubble tea sales. And thank you to our guide committee for creating such unforgettable experiences for us, all leading the charge and fundraising to make grad affordable for everyone. Even before graduating, our class has been changing the community. Needless to say that after graduating, we will be changing the world. But we couldn't have gotten here without the endless support from our family, friends, teachers, mentors, everyone who's joined us tonight. To our parents and guardians, you must be so, so proud. Maybe even a little nostalgic. It must have seemed like yesterday when we took our very, very first baby steps. You watched us grow day by day, and today, you finally realize that we are now adults, and we might not need you in the same way. But I can assure you that we appreciate you and will always need you to play a special part in our futures. So trust me when I say that we are ready. And thank you to our amazing administration and staff, office support, engineers, and custodians, who are always the first ones at the school and the last ones to leave. To teachers, you've inspired us beyond measure, and we are grateful beyond description. Despite the times when you thought that we weren't listening, know that we can't be here today without you. Our science teachers hauled buckets and buckets of slimy sheep guts through the hallway just for us. The art of music and dance was brought to life through concerts, dances, and wondrous performances led by our fine arts teachers. Year after year, they've taken initiative to organize various programs, spring break trips, and our Windermere Sun Run team. Our teachers have been the backbone to our success stories, from proofreading our applications until 3 a.m. in the morning, sponsoring 1 trillion clubs, and teaching us that adding up the squares of 7 all the way to 18 will give us 2018. We are grateful for all teachers, for your level of care and contribution. So thank you for being our unsung heroes. Now today, with 18 years of life behind us, time has passed by faster than BC Hydro can restore power at Windermere. Throughout high school, we've developed the determination to move forward and try more than once, just like that first road test, and the second road test, and the third road test, and realizing that you were the problem and you didn't know how to parallel park. It was finding ourselves lost in the sweeping epidemic of senioritis, but also building the courage to keep on pushing. It was learning to get precisely 9¼ hours of sleep, while realizing the importance of taking care of ourselves. It was learning that life is half happy plus half sad, and that in order to enjoy every moment, we must keep our internal ages at 10 years old and no more. Yet the time we had together are combined with these lessons, all of which we will never, ever forget. In the coming months, each one of us will experience change in our lives. Some of us will move across the country, others will move into our parents' basements. But as the famous author Dr. Seuss said, you have brains in your head, you have feet in your shoes. You can steer yourself in any direction you choose. You're off to great places, today is your day. Your mountain is waiting, so be on your way. In any case, we will feel overwhelmed, afraid, nervous, just like that very first day, 4 years, 9 months, and 15 days ago. And when nothing goes right, go left. Now, I was trying to think of more of these jokes the other day, but I realized that after a full week of exams, and this is true probably for many of us, that on the left side of my brain, nothing's right, and on the right side of my brain, there's nothing left. So, regardless of whether you decide to go left or right, just don't stand in the fort and look down at your feet. I encourage you all to remember what it means to try, despite your failures. And when you fail, fail graciously. Make beautiful mistakes. Embrace them, because along the way, you will learn, you will grow, you will love, you will hurt. You'll bump, you'll bruise, but you are young. We are the future. Our dreams are free of cost, but the hustle is sold separately. And let me be clear, chasing your dreams does not mean going back to sleep. It means persevering through the tough times, knowing that the scars that you accumulate will be worthwhile. And I wish you all a life full of challenges so that you can realize the strength that you have to conquer all of them. We are a relentless generation with a tendency to persevere, and that is the secret that we have carried with us for the past 5 years. I hope you all find your passions, the drive that makes you feel energized in the morning, a path that leads you to a career where you won't want to take a vacation. Behind you are all your memories, before you, all your dreams. Around you, all who love you, and within you is all you need. I urge you all to live purposefully. Don't give up. We are a League of Legends, so be phenomenal. Work hard in silence and let success be your noise. As the wise Eleanor Roosevelt once said, the future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams. Class of 2018, it has been a splendid 5 years, and I wish you all the very best on your future endeavors.